When you host, schedule, write the agenda for a meeting, how are you priming the brains of the people that are coming to your meeting? And priming their brains so that they're coming to the meeting already being contributors. Because what happens at most of our meetings is, as leaders, we send out the invitation. Sometimes we put an agenda in it and say, like, this is what we're going to talk about. And people arrive to the meeting. If it's in real life, we can even see sitting in their chair, arms crossed, leaning back, sending a message of, convince me I should be participating, entertain me. When we use strategies like priming the brains, what we do is we encourage our participants at meetings, our direct reports at meetings, to actually come already leaning forward and engaged. So here's a classic example in a coaching session that occurred today. It's the end of 2024. We're moving into 2025. Most of us as leaders have our goals. And so now we're setting up meetings to be able to communicate those goals and work with our teams in our strategy for execution of those goals. Now, today's particular example was we have a 30% increase in our goals for next year. And the leader themselves was like, that's challenging. So the first thing that we worked on is get yourself straight and make sure you use the right language. And then we worked on the formula for success in sparking optimism, motivation, creativity, innovation for execution of those goals. When you pull the team together, you want them to be actively contributing towards how are we going to hit this goal? Because you, the leader, aren't the one who sets all of the ideas and then pulls people along. That's exhausting. And then we talked about how do you prime brains for people to be contributors before they attend the meeting. And here's what I offered. Communicate with each member of your team that's attending this meeting this statement. Let's assume for 2025, you're in charge. And the business wants 100% improvement or increase in goals, profit, all of our metrics and measurements. How would you go about doing that? And give them a week to spend time thinking about it. Ask them to come to the meeting with at least one idea written down. Some people will come with one, others will come with 5, some will come with 10. And as they arrive to that meeting, before you actually kick off more of the meeting, welcome everyone in and very quickly get them to sit in pods of 3 and share their ideas that they came with their peers. Get the juices flowing, thinking about solutions and how we're going to get there. Then when you get into the meat of the fact that the goal is 30%, what do you think is going to happen? How do you think people will respond? Especially after they put work and effort into thinking about how to 100% improve the business. Sometimes in leadership, we're making things really hard for ourselves. Just remember there's often much easier, more effective ways.